So let me tell you some of the disadvantages of getting married to a white person, especially for us ladies. Getting married to a white man. Oh, back when you were in Africa, you were like, oh, if I get married to a white man, I'll be fine. Oh, yes, you will be fine. In fact, you will be very, very fine. You'll be comfortable. This man, if he loves you, if he truly loves you, he will give you a very comfortable life. You're going to be very comfortable. Even if you don't want to work, he will stand by you, he will tell you it's okay. If you're working and you say, oh, this work is bringing me stress and it's making me depressed, he will stand by you. He will support you. He will tell you it's okay. You can stay home if you don't want to work. Anything that you want or need, he will make sure he provides it for you. He will take you to the best restaurants. You will eat like you want. He will get you all the nicest things, clothes, shoes, handbags that you need, even cars. Those who have the money, they will do everything for you. You be living comfortable at home, you travel around, you live in good hotels, you go out for adventures and all the like. Yeah, you're going to be very comfortable. It will make you very comfortable to the extent that you forget about your problems. I mean, your past problems, your present problems, and your future problems. You'll forget about everything. You will be living a very, very comfortable life. I mean, comfortable life, yeah. But when does this relationship or marriage or whatsoever becomes so? You're not going to work. This man goes to work like every day. He has been working for years. And you have been staying home. And do you know that during your retirement, what you get as pension is what you have been working for? So imagine you have not been working all through. It means you have not been making anything for your pension. Like for me, I'm going to be honest with you. If I have to go on retirement today and now, my pension money cannot sustain me for 1 month. I'm serious. It cannot sustain me for 1 month. So I have to work for another at least 15 years again before my pension money can sustain me for 1 month. And even that pension money, you cannot even have a good place to stay. You have to look for a small room, a small apartment where you can manage with that money. So what happens is that this person who has been going to work every day has been working for his pension. And before he goes on for retirement, because every year the pension office sends a letter to you to update you on your pension situation. So if he goes through these things and he sees that, oh, his pension will be okay only for one person. So what happens is that after receiving these letters yearly, and this man who has been going to work every day and you have been staying at home has been building his pension, then he will take a look on his pension situation, and it shows that what he's going to get during his retirement period is going to sustain only one person for 1 month. That's when he starts looking at you with Koni I am. This woman has not been working, and I have been working day and night. Then during pension, during retirement, we have to share this pension together. I won't do that too. That's when he comes to you and he tells you, I'm sorry, I can't do this again. I want a divorce. That one is even very kind. He's very kind to come and tell you. And it's not like you probably having problems and no argument, nothing. Maybe it's one of the period where you always have a wonderful evening and he's just sitting there with you, eating and drinking, and he tells you, okay, calls your name or whatever. He calls you baby, Shaz, my love. He tells you, I want a divorce. And you know what that means? It means that you may be going out with nothing. And if he says he wants a divorce and he wants you out of his house, it doesn't matter if you have children with him or not, the divorce will still take place. If you people are still married and in this period of time he acquires some properties, it may save you just a little bit of stress, but not too much. If you have children, it may save you a little bit of stress, but not too much. So what happens is that as it looks at his pension situation, it shows that he can only sustain one person for a month. Then you have to be out of the game because the one person is only going to be him and not you. So at this point in time, you start thinking, what am I going to do? Where am I going to start? And there's nothing you can do. You just have to go and start working. So my brothers and sisters, if you are working, my brothers and sisters, if you are married to a white person, please don't forget to work. Work and invest. Invest, save your money, and think of those uncertain days, those uncertain periods. Some people, you just coming from an outing and you go and you open you and your husband or you and your wife, you're coming from an outing and you open your letterbox and you find a letter addressed to you. By the time you open the letter, it's a divorce application for you. And you look at him and he looks at you. It's like he's also surprised. But he applied to divorce you. And he hasn't told you anything or she hasn't told you anything. But you guys are fine. And he tells you, yeah, it's like, I didn't know how to tell you, but I don't want it again. And you'll be like, oh, you loved me so much. You told me you always be with me. You always stand by me. You always like, he still loves you. He still loves you. But he can't do that anymore. He's not going to be walking out through his life with you. Who does that? Can you live with a man or a woman who doesn't do anything? You have to work for 20 years, and at the end of time during your retirement period, you have to share what is not even enough for you, between you and him. Nobody does that. So if you are married, please, if you're married, no matter how comfortable you are in your marital home, get a job. Get a job that can earn you something that can prepare you for your retirement period. Or get a training that can help you get a good job where you can earn well. Maybe you will not need to work too much, or you don't need to work for a long period of time. But please do get a job, because you only realize how important that has been, how important it was or it is to work during your retirement period. Because what you earn, that is from what it's from that they're going to deduct your retirement benefits. So if you earn less, you're certainly going to get less during retirement period. If you earn much, then you're certainly going to get much, and you have to work for a period of time. So if you don't want to work, you don't have a training, please try and get a business to do. Otherwise, you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. That's why some of our ladies, some of our sisters, they get married to a wealthy person. They're comfortable, they live wonderful lives, they have children. But after divorce, they go mad. After divorce, they go mad. Why? Because they had nothing. They had nothing while they were in the marriage. They prepared nothing. They didn't look for anything. All they wanted was their comfort. So comfortable you stayed, so comfortable you have to leave. Unfortunately, it's not going to be comfortable by the time the marriage gets started. So if you are a brother or a sister from Africa and you are married to a white person, please do yourself the good thing to get a job.